Okay, so today I've decided to read a Plog called Image More Important Than Well-Being or Evolution. There are too many on this planet busy creating an image for others and themselves too, rather than working to improve their own actual state. This is another major reason why many will be stuck in hellish paradigms. God, he is so right. That makes so much sense. Okay, so I wanted to read this Plog in particular because this is like through one's own experience where one used to live. This would like self-image is like the most important thing to people and also around the world, but through one's experience one can talk about where one used to live. So the situation would be that, people would actually leave their house, and before leaving their house they would make sure that they would have like the most popular shoes, the most popular clothing, and basically always patting people on the back, like giving each other compliments and doing those kind of things, upholding each other's image, self-image, and just like not being free with who they are. They just try to be someone that they're not, and it's like a full-time job trying to uphold an image for others and like for yourself too. It's like a full-time job. And I love how Peace explains like if beings actually spend their time really evolving themselves, then they can actually get themselves out of the hellish state mindset that they're in. Because the whole reason to uphold like an image is because like your ego is trying to seek attention or approval from everyone else. And like people can spend lifetimes trying to like uphold an image, and but like the only answer to the only answer to get out of their situation is to actually stop trying to uphold an image and actually try to really evolve yourself. And yeah, I really like that P explains this, because many people are trying to like figure out, well, what is it like, why are we stuck in hell, and why can't we get out? And he explains in this Plog that this is like one of the reasons why people are continuously stuck in hell, and continuously are just recycled back into it, is because that their ego always gets in the way of that. And I actually wanted to read this Plog because one is learning how to not learning from P, actually, how to not worry about one's self-image and to just focus on evolution and one's evolution. And when one focuses on that, then everything else would fall into place. And P actually, by P's example, like you can see like how in his interviews or just like being around him, you can see like how he doesn't really care about what beings think about him, or he doesn't try to fit into anyone's box or try to say things to people to make them feel better or do any of those things. Like he just states the truth and the fact. And like in this world, people don't like the truths or facts, but that's the only thing that's gonna help them to get out of the hells that they're in. And actually really admire P for that, because like basically 99% of beings on this earth don't tell the truth about their situation, and they don't stick to the reality of that they're in a hell and they need to get out of the hell that they're in. So yeah, I actually like one it's actually going to like take the steps to actually um, be more focused on one's evolution instead of trying to uphold an image where, having people like wanting people to like me or, agree with me or do any of those things, because those things actually don't matter if one is just, one just has to speak about the truths and the facts from one side, and then that's all that one can do and is here to do, is just to, always stick to reality and constantly evolve so that one doesn't, fall back into like the hellish paradigms. So yeah.